Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Trails of Cold Steel 2. We're doing the extras now. After a while, I'm now finally going to get to this. I've honestly been holding it off because when I went through the Cold Steel 1 extras, and I didn't get all the things for me to get the Platinum, it kind of discouraged me to even go through 2 and try and get all that stuff again. But then again, 2 is a bit more forgiving with that because of, with the Courageous and being able to fly all over the place. So now, we're going through the Cold Steel 2 extras, and we didn't do an Elliot bonding event when we first came around. So, I was relieved to find out Dad was alright. The hardest part of our time in Celtic was not knowing, you know? Ah, geez, sorry, I shouldn't be saying this stuff with your dad in the state he is. Don't worry about it. Father Bernard tells me that he's making a steady recovery, and that he should wake up before we know it. I hope we'll get to see yours again soon, Elliot. Me too. But he's out there fighting right now, so I've got to do the same. I can't waste my time just sitting around. Now that he's given me his support, I need to bring this war to an end and finally get on with the life I want to live. Sounds like his dad's parting words are weighing on him pretty heavily. Maybe hanging out with him would help him relax. What do you say we go outside and get some air? And if there's anything you want to talk about, I'd be happy to lend an ear. Thanks, Reen. There's actually something I'd like to show you. Think we could go somewhere with a view? Okay, I'm ready. Isn't that the violin you always used back at the academy? Yeah, I managed to bring it with me. I know it was probably the last thing I should have been thinking about then, but I couldn't bear to part from it. That sounds so... you. Though naturally I didn't get any time to play when we were hiding in Celtic. It's been about a month, so I'm probably really rusty, but do you mind if I play for a bit? Go for it. I'd love to hear you play again. Alright, then let's start with something nice and simple. Oh, one of the strings snapped. Yep. I shouldn't be surprised. I used it loads back in the wind orchestra. Then there was all that craziness from evacuating the academy, and I couldn't spare the time to maintain it like usual. What's wrong? It's nothing. I just got all nervous all of a sudden. I was wondering whether I'd be able to keep enjoying music like I always have. Elliot? To me, music's more than just a hobby. It's an inseparable part of my life. But I know that I'm in the minority there, to most people. It's just something they enjoy to kill time or whatever. And with Arabonia in the way it is now, I can't help but wonder if people will even need music the way I do in the future. If one day people will see it as being about as useful as this broken string. That's certainly a lot to have on one's mind. But I'm sure it won't come to that. It'll take a lot more than a civil war to make music damper. As long as people like me and like you continue to enjoy it, it'll always live on. You think so? Remember our concert taught us all about the power of music better than anyone else ever could. And besides, a broken string isn't such a big deal. Once it's replaced, you can get right back to playing. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what came over me. As someone who truly loves music, it's my duty to restore Arabonia so everyone can share in my love of it again. Whatever I can do to make that happen, I'll do it. There's the Elliot I know and love. I'm sure all the others want exactly the same thing too. Thanks, Reen. I feel a lot better after talking to you. You mind helping me replace the string? The two of them then worked together to replace the broken violin string. Violin string. Afterwards, Elliot played for Reen again, the music coming from his violin as beautiful as ever. Nice, our brohood is leveled up. Phew, I'm sure glad we managed to make it back from Celtic alright. Was it a risky venture? Sure, but we found your classmates and even managed to join up with Captain Claire. So I'd say it all paid off in spades. I'll second that. Thanks in large part to you, too. I could never have done half of that on my own. All I did is back you up a little. It's kind of what we bracers do. Speaking of, it's time for me to get back to work. Your mom asked me to do something for her. That's not even a joke either. And after that, I've got stuff dealing with the village's defense. Never a dull moment when you're with me. Man, he does sound swamped. We were supposed to be taking him today to rest. I feel like I should probably help him out with whatever Mom asked him to do. What'd my mom ask you to do anyway? I can help you with it if you want. I mean, I am her son. Really? That'd be great. She told me that she lost her wedding ring during the chaos of the Jaeger attack. This ain't gonna be easy to find, so an extra pair of eyes is very much appreciated. And so Irina and Toval started working together to hunt down the missing ring. As small as Ymir was, searching for a small ring in a place covered in snow was like searching for a white palm on a foggy day. However, they persevered, combing the village from top to bottom and... This is it! This is Mom's wedding ring. How did it end up here? Well, I guess that's taken care of. I'm glad we managed to find it. You can't get much more important than a wedding ring. No kidding. Thanks for helping me look. Achoo! Oh, the cold's starting to get to you? I'm not surprised. We've been scoping around every ledge of the snowy ground for a while now. Want to hit the bats after we hand this back to your mom? Now that's an idea. Ring in hand, they returned to the mansion, and after delivering it safely to Reen's mother, who was overjoyed at its safe return, they walked together to the Phoenix Wings. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard day of work. Really washes all the tiredness away and brings you back to life. It really does. Thanks again for letting me help you out, Toval. You didn't have to do all that. Shouldn't I be thanking you? And come on, it's all part of the job. Would have taken a lot longer to find without your help, too. Looks like those field studies of yours paid off after all. Maybe. At the very least, I know joining the academy has allowed me to do all kinds of things I couldn't have otherwise. Whether finding Mom's ring so quickly was a result of that or not, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Why did you choose to go there anyway? Were you planning on becoming a soldier? That was the plan originally. Back then, I felt as though I was a burden to my family. So I wanted to become independent. I thought joining the army would let me do that while making use of my combat skills. Keep in mind, that was then. Now I feel like I want to do something else. Something I've decided for myself, rather than I feel like I've been pushed into. I still don't know what it is, though... kind of pathetic, huh? Not at all. These things take time. Yeah? You know, there was a time when I used to be all alone. I had no friends, no family, no one to rely on at all. Then one day, by total coincidence, I ran into old Mick, who started giving me jobs to take care of as an infirmity. What? I know that wasn't right. Though at that point, I had lived alone for so long I kept trying to isolate myself out of sheer stubbornness. Wow, that's kind of hard to imagine, seeing you as you are now. Can assume a person's always been how they are now. People are constantly changing. Still, despite all that, I went on to meet a certain somebody who changed my life forever, and I eventually became a bracer. It's fate, just like me fighting alongside you guys now. And you never know what fate's got in store for you. Fate, huh? You've got all your classmates at your side, or you will. Anyway, I'm sure it'll all work out just fine for you. Call it a promise from a guy who's walked a tough road to get where he is too. Thanks. I sure hope that's the case. We've all got our hands full to do any serious thinking right now. Okay. We've all got our hands too full to do any serious thinking right now, but I'll keep thinking it over when I can. Reen and Toval stayed in the bath for a while longer, enjoying its invigorating warmth, before stepping out and leaving the Phoenix Wings. Level 4 Bromanship. So, when I went through this last time, I didn't take Machias, but I'm going to end up taking Machias. And I also did not take Toval, so we're going to take Toval. We're going to see their dialogue. The only dialogue we're focusing on is theirs. We're not focusing on anyone else's, because we already know their stuff. Don't worry, we'll take care of everything while you're gone. On my honor as a member of the RMP, I'll ensure that no harm befalls this town. Take care, everyone. Don't worry about us. We'll bring the others back safely, promise. Okay, let's mosey. Next stop, Nord. Alright. Until we get more Class 7 members, there's gonna be a lot of skipping dialogue we've already seen. Anyway, should I skip us right to Nord, or keep recording for now? I don't know. It's not like this is my first time using this, but... Wow, only Machias had something to say there. I think we're in Nord. What a strange coincidence. I'm with Celine. It'll be fine here. But man, what a view. My job takes me to all kinds of incredible places, but this one's right up there. Aronia Island certainly had its share of scenic views, but this is beautiful in a word. That settlement's where Gaius is from, right? Zender Gate's where the 3rd Armor Division is stationed too, so that might be our best bet if we're trying to go somewhere with tons of people around. Alright, so that's it for now. Wait, what? No, never mind. That's it.
I find scenery like this in the Empire.
That's it? Okay. Gonna skip dialogue we've already seen before. Over there! Thank goodness, thank the goddess that's finally over. That was one of the strategies the army thought up to hinder the soldads' mobility. They actually managed to pull it off. Not hard to see how One-Eyed Zex and his men gained their glowing reputation. This can't be easy to pull off. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm sure they won't mind dishing out a few details after that battle. Alright.
I can't believe there are soldats out here.
How How'd they even get him here? It really wasn't meant to be done on foot.
We're almost there.
We already know your dialogue, Reen.
Xander Gate sure is imposing.
And well guarded, too.
I'm not surprised. I just hope the...
Who goes there?
Whoa! Isn't that a bit much?
What are a bunch of civilians? You sure to put your hand?
Easy there, pal. We're not here to cause any trouble. My name's Toval Rondinar, and I'm with the Bracer Guild. If possible, we'd like to request a meeting with Lieutenant General Vander.
Brace.
The rest of us, we only...
Thor's used. Wasn't there a bunch of students? Now that you met, rest assured. Lieutenant General. Good day, sir.
So
I just skipped Machias' line. Thank God it was a small one.
that's correct, sir.
Yep.
It's an honor to finally meet you.
I'm impressed you were able to make home.
This is Celine. How'd they get a hold of the watchtower in the first place? I expected it would have been pretty heavily guarded, given it was built to keep an eye on Calvert and all. What? That sounds pretty conclusive to me. I knew that Aricha was desperate to win, but not that desperate. Right, Sarah said old man Gwyn was staying in Nord. He would be your go-to man for tech-related questions. It really does sound like we need to do something to help here. Yeah, I think we're all agreed on where to go next. Much obliged. I've never ridden a horse before, though. And now doesn't seem like the best time to test if I'm a quick learner or not. I'm not gonna be winning any races, but I can ride one okay enough. Usually you can just ride behind us. Anyway, let's get going. The sooner we can get there, the better. Of course, Machias, you don't know how to drive no horse.
This feels amazing.
It feels like we're one with the wind.
Glad I still remember how to ride a horse.
It's to the left of here.
All right, let's keep up the pace.
I take it this is where Gaius' home used to be. Quite a scenic location. There doesn't seem to be anyone here anymore, though. They must have already finished evacuating the area. But why'd they leave some of their stuff behind? Good to know. Then we should get back on the horses and... Damn it! How long have they been here? And by the way they move, I'm guessing they're part of the Jaeger Corps. That right? I figured they'd be acting under orders from the Noble Alliance. I've seen them in the guild files too. You betcha. Let's turn this thing around. Understood. I can see why you're called a Jaeger Corps. Why do you whistle? What are these? What are they doing with military monsters? combat pros in every sense of the meaning.
Is everyone all right? Gaius, you're here!
Nice timing.
I'm just glad I'm now. Damn.
I wasn't still.
Yeah.
We got lucky.
Things weren't looking pretty for a while there.
They behaved like a high-ranking Jaeger Corps to the very end. But that was a communications device they were using, right?
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Thanks for saving.
No thank. I've been. It brings.
I feel the same when we. Thanks for.
No heart assures now. What a relief.
That's one less person.
It brings me joy to. I wasn't expecting. Well, once we found out that you and a couple others were here, our course was set. This truly is a magnificent place, Gaius. Just seeing the highlands up close has made the trip worthwhile.
Yeah.
Hard to think that even a place as beautiful as this is getting dragged into the war, too.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? I'll guide you.
That's where Gwyn.
Indeed, Elisa.
Well, that was easy.
Now we know who the other two are.
Whew. You led them to safety.
Oh, even if I know. But you'll see. I'll show you.
I think that was the end of that. Oh crap, what did I hope I didn't skip anything with Toval and Machias. Whoa, would you look at that? Looks like some of the locals are here to welcome us. Likewise. She does actually end up looking younger in Hajimiri, because I saw a screenshot of her in there. Trails at the beginning. Yeah, chances are the fighting could end up extending all the way out here eventually. Yeah, weirdly enough. I bet you the Noble Alliance has a hand in this. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Yep, I know, I'm out of here now. That statue is gigantic. I could hardly believe my eyes when I first saw it. I heard the rumors, but it's pretty nuts to see it in person.
At least 100 arch tall, right?
How was that thing even made? Can't blame you for being so surprised.
Which could be problematic now that it's under the Noble Alliance's control. We're gonna need to be careful that none of the patrol ships, so that none of the patrol ships notice us. Now we just have to find Elisa and Milliam. Like how it's kind of fighting.
Reed, over there! Run away! Forget it!
Elisa! Milliam!
Are you both alright?
We'll back you up.
We're here to help!
Well, if it isn't
Reem, you're
The kissing and hugging can come later. We need to take this guy down now.
just be careful. This is no. Gotcha. Ready?
Gotta love that termination slash.
Yeah, that wasn't easy though. The one in the old schoolhouse was strong, yes, but this one was stronger still.
You called it a right. But I can only.
You're telling us we don't just have the war on our hands, but something else entirely?
Reem!
Yeah, I don't give a crap.
Never
Crap,
mind
didn't-
me. Where have. And I can.
Gotta be careful
fill
because I
you in
might
on-
skip
sorry.
something for
Oh, I'm
Machias
not-
and
I'm
stuff.
Huh?
And Toval.
We knew. We knew. But that was at the end. Even.
You've got your right, but here, I couldn't be so.
Thank you, Reem. Thank you.
And from this,
Oh boy.
I'm surprised. Not
It was don't go Reem.
sounding.
whoa! I wasn't expecting
Damn
you
it.
to be with Elisa. I would have thought you.
I didn't get any, so I wanted to.
Really? Class 7 would. I hope we.
It's nice seeing.
We finally found everyone who's in Nord, and hopefully.
I'm happy for you guys.
Allow me to. I'm an.
The what?
Lacan did say that you'd gone to investigate something.
It looked.
Yeah, there was nothing else there anyway. That doesn't surprise me one bit. This jammer must be pretty incredible to be able to affect a place as huge as the Highlands, though. That's all Machias had to say. You sure you want to do that? Don't forget, you'll be fighting the Noble Alliance head on. I'm with Reen. We should do whatever we can. At this point, any word of protest would fall on deaf ears. Right, time to get to work. We need to find a way to get into that watchtower, otherwise we're not going to be able to do jack squat. Really? Alright.